morning. It's a pleasure to be here joining you from Columbus, Ohio. Paul Grimm, CEO of Myoptechs, and we are innovating in the most exciting space in all of eye care with breakthrough optical innovation to slow the progression of the most prevalent eye disease in the world. This slide reminds us that I'm talking to you today about our hopes and dreams. That being said, our hopes and dreams have quickly become reality in a short 18 months since licensing filed IP from the Ohio State University. Myopia, also known as nearsightedness, already impacts just under 30% of the globe. The World Health Organization predicts the prevalence of myopia will double by 2050 and impact 5 billion people worldwide. The challenge with the myopic eye is it gets excessively long, and every degree of myopia increases the risk of sight-threatening complications. This is an exciting time in eye care. The way myopia is being treated is completely changing. We got very excited by a novel technology invented by Dr. Tom Rosch at The Ohio State University that works completely differently and looks completely different than any Generation 1 technology currently being utilized or studied for myopia control. Very grateful to have had some grant funds to complete our pre-seed objective, which was prototyping initial manufacturing of our soft contact lens, as well as completion of an initial clinical study. We announced 2 weeks ago our first close of $2 million out of a $2.5 million target. We have $500,000 remaining for those for consideration today. This is a press release to validate that our round was led by a Fortune 500 life sciences company, as well as a Columbus-based venture capital group. Here's the chart that is well documented in the literature that scares everyone and should scare anyone in this room. What you see in the first column is a corresponding level of myopia, mild to moderate to severe. And you see some common yet scary eye conditions the further you go to the right. And what do you see? As the myopia progresses, so do the increased risk significantly for conditions like glaucoma, retinal detachment, age-related macular degeneration. And so it makes complete sense, like any other disease, heart failure, diabetes, slow the progression, keep as many patients away from moderate and severe levels as possible with myopia control optical correction. So here's what's changing. The patients are already in developed nations in the optometrist or ophthalmologist office. They're just getting old glasses or old contact lenses that only fix distance vision. What the market is changing to, which we are approximately 10% of the way there as a market, is movement to myopia control optical correction or pharmacologics that specifically slow its progression by incorporating multifocal optics, which are clinically proven to slow eye growth, which is a good thing in the case of the myopic eye, the length of the eye, as well as disease progression. Our lens looks completely different than repurposed designs that are currently being utilized. And so our faceted optical system has two components which maximize the amount of myopic defocus, which is the optical signal, which sends a signal to the eye to stop growing. Our unique shape of the facets maximizes the power of that optical signal, as well as we use more of the optical zone for delivery of that signal. Here's what got us very excited, which is this is a snapshot of retinal imaging simulation, which looks at the Myoptechs lens design on the right versus the Gen 1 only FDA-approved contact lens on the market for myopia control currently. And what do you see here? You see better optics on the peripheral retina. You see more blue dots, which are representative of the light coming through one of the regions that generates myopic defocus. And at baseline, we can generate 3 times the optical signal, and it's our job to prove out the fact that that slows disease progression. We've had a busy 18 months, filed IP in key markets, finalized prototype and manufacturing of our soft contact lens, completed 2 out of 4 clinical studies. First, focus on visual acuity because it first and foremost must help a patient see better at a distance, and formed a great medical advisory board. 80% of the way there on our close. Very happy to have, again, a Fortune 500 life sciences company on board, as well as Rev1 Ventures. The funding completes these 2 studies as well as gets us started on our glasses development. It's a price round, pre-money valuation of $6 million at 58 cents a share. Would love to tell you more about it and how you can help Myoptechs really change vision now for kids worldwide, as well as protect their vision in the future. Thank you very much.